A man goes into a mall and goes to a store, gets a pair of jeans, and gets out. A woman goes to a mall, goes to a bunch of stores, gets a bunch of things to include the jeans, and then gets out. And this is not all men, this is not all women. This is just statistical trends. And the underlying idea of this is is encapsulated in the story of the Garden of Eden. It is the reason that Eve first gets knowledge and gives it to Adam. This has to do with intuition and logic. This ultimately in the brain has to do with the orthogonal structure, how it's created. There's the particle and wave. There's the points and vertices between the neurons of the nodal communication network that is the brain. And this is because the dimorphism of a sexed species. And actually, and this isn't true for every species, but in general, there are trends of fitting into dualistic niches. I don't know, but the thing is, the in the human species, we have the male and female form evolved to fit into extra tribal strategies and intra-tribal strategies. That is, men evolved to hunt and to wage war against other tribes and other clans, or whatever designation we give to early hominid um, you know community structure, society. And the women were more tasked with raising children and gathering and preparing meals and making sure the stuff in the tribe was working. And this is not all men, this is not all women. But as a rule, the women, are the ones nursing the children. They're the ones that would be around the children. They have better communication skills as opposed to male, and statistically have better spatial reasoning skills. And this lends to better hunting, and in the inverse, it leads to better teaching. And additionally, the male mind, specifically in the nodal communication structure, is designed around going from point A to point B. It is singular minded. Men are all have a one track mind, and it's good for a singular mission, doing one thing. But women tend to have a more piecewise brain, that tests things out to go to from point A to B, C, D, E, and F at the same time. The more efficient way to do multiple tasks, and this is the dimorphism of our species.